Hello, my name is Umihani binti Muhammad Azhar. So our group will be presenting the calculation of life cycle costing on past SEM question December 2018. It consists two questions, which is question 1 and 2. For the question 1, the client has requested you to advise regarding the alternative that give the most economical solution in terms of the present total cost. Meanwhile, for the question 2a, based on the information given, calculate the annual equivalent of each quotation and advise the building owner. For the question 2b, explain two benefits of preparing life cycle costing from the perspective of building owner. Next, my group members will explain on the answer for the question 1 and 2.
Hi, my name is Sharifah Siti Nur Fatina and I will explaining the first question, which is the question stated that a client requires a GFA of 5,000 meters square for production line at their factory. The client has to make a choice between construct a new building or entering the leasing agreement of an existing building. So the client has requested to advise regarding the alternative that give the most economical solution in terms of the present total cost.
Hi, my name is Cik Nisha Zina and I am going to present on the cost to construct a new building. So first of all, we're going to the site cost. The amount of site cost given is 1.2 million. So we multiply with amount of 1 in 7% to get the new amount of site cost. Next, we go to the construction cost. The building cost costs 1.2k per meter square times with the given GFA, which is 5,000 meters square. So we will get the amount of the cost. Infrastructure work is annotated 20% of builder's work, so 6 million times with 20% to get the cost. Next, we go to the preliminary cost, which is 5% of the building added with infrastructure work to get the total cost. Lastly, for contingencies cost, annotated that 3% of building added with infrastructure and preliminaries to get the total cost. The total cost for all work is stated as in the slides. Next, we move to the annual management cost by using present value of 1 in 7% for 50 years together times with 5% and total cost of all work to get the cost. Next, for annual running and maintenance cost, building cost times with present value in 7% for 50 years to get the amount. Lastly, for major renovation every 15 years, PV of 1 on 7% for every 15 years. So it will be 15, 30 and 45 years. The number need to be added up that then times with cost of building work to get the amount. So that the total cost to construct a new building is stated as in the slide. The percentage in different costs achieved is 63.42%. This is shown that leasing in existing building is much higher than construct the new building. Thank you, and I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Amira binti Azman. So I'm going to present for question 2A. The table shows the quotation for the supply, installation and maintenance of the lift system from the manufacturers for the building owner. Based on the information given, this is the calculation for the annual equivalent of each quotation. This question is about to compare which manufacturer are more economical to the clients. The details given are most having a different detail from manufacturer A and B. Meanwhile, the detail for economic, life, interest rate and ASF were having the same detail for both manufacturer A and B. The first one, initial cost. The formula ASF plus interest rate is used in the calculation of initial cost. For manufacturer A, 2,700,000 times with 0.0274,279 got from valuation table and times with interest rate 0.06 got RM 236,055 and 30 cents. And then manufacturer B, same formula with manufacturer A, RM 2 million times with 0.0274,279 times with interest rate and got RM 174,855 and 80 cents. For running cost, the cost is given by the month and we have to time it with 12 months to get the amount for a year. Meanwhile, for minor servicing, the amount is already given in every year, so there will be no adjustment. Next, for major servicing, the formula present value of £1 is used. The detailed major servicing for manufacturer A and B are both in 5 years. So PV of 1 at every 5 years at 6% interest rate. State the valuation table for 5 years to 20 years and total up it, and then the equal is 2.034722. Then the total valuation is times with RM 20,000 and equal to RM 40,694 and 45 cents. Afterward, annual sinking fund at 3% at 25 years plus 2 interest rate 6%, and answer RM 3,557 and 83 cents for manufacturer A. Meantime, in manufacturer B, the same formula of calculation has been used. The total valuation also for 5 years to 20 years times with 30,000 and got RM 61,041 ringgit and 68 cents. Annual sinking fund at 3% at 25 years plus with 6% interest rate, then equal to 5,336 and 75 cents. Afterward is the replacement of major component. The details given that the manufacturer A and B is the same with every 15 years. So PV of 1 for every 15 years and at 6% interest rate is 0.747258, and manufacturer A is RM 30,000 times with 15 years PV of 1 equal to 22,417 and 75 cents. Then formula annual sinking fund at 3% at 25 years plus with 6% interest rate and equal to 1,959 and 92 cents. This side for manufacturer B, 35,000 times with 15 years PV of 1 equal to RM 29,154 and 4 cents. Then ASF at 3% at 25 years plus with 6% interest rate and equal to 2,286 and 60 cents. So the total annual equivalent for manufacturer A is 281,573 and 5 cents, and for manufacturer B is RM 251,479 ringgit 15 cents. Then to get the percent different cost of each quotation, total manufacturer A minus with total manufacturer B, and then divide to manufacturer B and times with 100. The total is 11.97%. Thus, we can conclude that manufacturer A is more economical than B by RM 281,578 and 5 cents or 11.97%. For the recommendation, it is better to choose manufacturer A because A is more economical.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurneta Tashikin binti Mustafa. I will explain about the benefits by preparing life cycle costing from the perspective of building owner. First of all, the building owner becomes knowledgeable about the property cost. Is it because life cycle costing can introduce property owners towards many important concepts that are used to calculate the life cycle cost. For instance, cost analysis might describe certain costs as sunk, indicating those costs are not applicable to the analysis. On the other hand, costs refer to purchase price and construction costs. Besides, maintenance and repair budget will be more accurate. Failure to accurate the forecast maintenance and repair expenses can lead to the demise of a building and its owner. A life cycle cost analysis also can provide the owner the detailed cost of breakdown that is specific to the facility.
In conclusion, the management can know whether the revenue earned by the product is sufficient to cover the costs incurred during its life cycle. There are opportunities for cost reduction and minimization, and thereby scope for profit maximization. We will find out about the costs involved at different stages of the life cycle and the implications of the life cycle costing on the pricing, performance management, and decision making.